Yeah, just let's remember to check yourselves ready so we can do shit.
Lev? Hey Lev.
Hey,
Do you want to change your map and add in the bands?
I can't remember. I can't remember the bands, honestly.
It was
So
Havana, Thermite, Castle.
Hibana, Thermite, Castle. Who was the last one? Last defender ban.
Mira.
The name of
Cool.
something. No, it's not that.
Oh, so.
Everybody ready?
Not sure.
Have a good game.
Lost, man, you're not bad PC, man.
Right, apart from all the technical difficulties, I hope we can actually start the first round now. Sixth pick is gonna get used to Thatcher. Remember, 2 out of the 3 hard breaches are banned. So Maverick is the only hard breacher that is in play that's gonna make attacking basement really difficult, since you can't really open the hatches too fast. Let's just see how this plays out. So what seems to me as a pretty basic setup here. Nothing too particular, even when the operator picks.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course, nobody's might be the only kind of odd one out, but
5 seconds to insertion.
I'm sure that is just a comfortable choice on behalf of the players. And a pretty basic clear upstairs, joining out any possible defenders roaming up there hiding, but actually the hold up top is not that hard. We have Dark Zero, Dark Zero, fuck. Digital Chaos. DC, DZ, whatever. And so the attackers have the top floor control fairly quickly, just a minute into the round, and start pushing open area. Jackal and Maverick's gonna drop, and Maverick immediately starting to torch the hatch open. Jackal just pre-firing to the stairs, nobody there, nothing to worry about, and a bot gets an early peek off of Rudy. Jaeger holding the blue stairs. That might be actually the biggest turnaround. No, actually, Goyo's inside servers holding the server rack, the picture. Buck is out of grenades, so he can't really deal with those shields. Attackers are in a bit of a pickle here, really. Nomad is gonna have flashbangs to blind the Goyo there, and Jackal gets smoke. And Nomad actually gets the Goyo, who was sitting quite comfortably on the shields. Defense is kind of falling apart. Just Maeve and Maestro, Maeve on the Mozzie and Maestro holding down the Thatcher peeks out Maestro, and just Mozzie left. When we 5 clutch, can't make it. First round goes to blue team. Another try on the basement defense. And pretty much the same operator lineup. The odd one definitely this time being Nook. Probably get swapped out, yeah, for the back. Goyo's actually gonna get swapped onto Legion. Might be more familiar pick, familiar operator. Of course, Mirror being banned. Still no Echo in play, which is kind of
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
kind of
attackers.
weird for me, since I think of Echo as a really strong operator, but that's just me, I guess. Site getting reinforced as usual. Maeve's gonna head up to top floor. As Mozzie maybe opens those hatches? Or just to spread some pests. Actually, to reinforce the hatches above open area, are we gonna see a open area hold this time? We just
10
might.
seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Yes, Legion putting goo mines out on the open area.
Attackers are heading
Actually might be a heavy open area hold. Again, droning quickly the top floor to see if any defenders are hiding up there. Of course, this time around there aren't. They are gonna spot those reinforced hatches, and that's gonna make them quite uncomfortable because, as we know, attackers are kind of short on utility here. So they're gonna have to push open area some other way. The stockroom hatch, I think, is unreinforced. But that's not gonna do much good for the attackers here. Buck is gonna go open up some floor, try to nade that admin office, alerting Mozzie, but not even close to wounding him. Mozzie quite comfortably hiding out in the terrorist's office. Might have gotten spotted spotted by the drones, but oh yes, Jackal is capitalizing on it, but can't really see the Mozzie's footsteps. Instead, brings out the smoke. Oh, and Mozzie pushes up, but can't land the shots. Jackal's PDW9 is just that much quicker with the ACOG as well. J-Ear is gonna get picked up as well, and that's open area control out from the defender's hands. Buck has used both of his grenades, but I don't think there's anybody holding blue this time, so that's free to take. Legion's gonna be there, still there in servers hiding out, but he's probably gonna get droned out as well. Buck is going to push down and quickly spot that Legion mine. The new shield is still getting played, and Legion just might have seen Buck leave, but can't get the angle. Downs Buck, but I can't really capitalize on that, as he does not have impacts, but a bulletproof camera. Jackal's gonna help that Legion up, and Legion's gonna get picked off from tunnel by Nomad. Again, defender is not in a favorable position, but hatches, at least the red hatch is still closed, and Maestro is gonna use these little sneaky angles behind between the bars. Of course, smoke being alive, those smoke canisters come really, really handy. Maverick drops, but smoke can't land the shots.
5 seconds to go.
Are we gonna see another canister? No! Defenders just no. Bomb gets planted. Oh no, that is so unfortunate. For a minute there, I thought the plant was not going down, but it did, and well, that of course tore apart the defense. Quite unfortunate, but the defending team is going to switch aside this time around to CEO office, top floor. Very viable side as well, and attackers bring out Finger this time. Probably for those frag grenades. She's going to get swept out to Thatcher. And Lee's going to get swapped out to Echo. Well, Blind Denial is this time around at hand, but we're just going to have to see how this plays out exactly. What I'm not seeing is a dog, which is of course a very common pick here. With the ACOG and exactly placing the dog's bulletproof camera right there where the Master Cam is currently now. But I assume that Echo or Jaeger even might be playing that spot by the elevators from behind the shield where he can actually contest those big windows and hold the hallway at the same time. Attackers have spawned in and let the games begin. Again, a fairly standard hold. Nothing too particular. Finally this time around at Jaeger roaming downstairs, and Rudy, the Jaeger from previous round, is on Moz's mute this time. Gonna move back a little bit, use the nitro cell early on. Not gonna capitalize on anything though. Hard to get droned out from the janitor closet with the mute jammer on the floor, but you can actually see through the little disruptions that are there. Thatcher's EMP is going to go off, getting those mute jammers off the wall. Not going to really do much difference since they have a Maverick anyways. But we will see how we're actually going to use the Maverick here. Buck on a contest with Mashi, who slaps him on the face with the shortest shotgun. Mashi going to get picked off. Ooh, from... is that janitor closet? Yes. Thatcher's already there in janitor closet. Which is huge. Now they have side control almost, since they can see both the rotations to CEO and exec lounge. Nomad gonna be playing the windows here. And this makes the defenders to quite awkward positions. Diffuser is gonna get planted. Is anybody stopping? They do have Echo drones in the area. Echo is on their drone but can't see the diffuser as he is behind the bomb. Now they're gonna have to go for a retake. Nomad laying fire from the windows. Echo down and Maverick picking off the last one. the roam game on the defender's part is not particularly strong right now. The roamer often gets picked off as a very individualistic part. Doesn't have often any support. It's just roaming somewhere alone, trying to waste time. But defenders, of course, with Jackal being unbanned, can easily capitalize on that and just track down the random roamer, the fifth part of the defender's gang, and just pick that off. Defenders being in a disadvantage might get always aggressive,
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
and then basically just lose to that. Attackers always at the last 2 minutes of the round. They're always at a 2 versus or 3 versus 5 advantage, and that is just tough to defend, even though the technical advantages are on the defender's side. Taylor's archives this time around, and
5 seconds left.
well, new side, new hopes. Alright. Rudy back on the Jaeger. Panic ventilation, memory on the smoke. Jackal up there on garage might have actually maybe even kind of spotted the bandit there. I don't think he saw him though. Just off the top of his head as he was placing down jammers. Drone works are done, and the Ash can just basically freely push in to Skylight. Yeah, he's gonna get 2 early picks. This is huge. Downing the diffuser carry as well. Of course, Jackal repelling up there. Takes care of the Jaeger, but a huge mistake on his part as to not have watched that before. Maybe a miscommunication on the entry point, but now the attackers are in a even bigger disadvantage since they always, of course, have to come to the attackers. Maverick and Thatcher, both the hard breach and electronic gadgets denial, out of the game. Nomad spots the head of Valkyrie there in open area, gets banded instead. Quite unfortunate. Panics on the Legion, picks off Jackal, but Nomad quickly refrags onto the Valkyrie. Another air trap going down, denying those flanks. As the attackers or defenders advantage has now gotten down to 2v2. Remember picking out the Nomad, and now it's just Ash left. Pushing inside. Damage in Legion, but taking also a lot of damage from the smoke gas and the goo mine on his angle. Ooh, intense pistol fight, and it's actually gonna pay off. Huge mistake on the smoke's part as of not maybe having enough bullets on the SMG or the shotgun. Just a kind of an awkward screw up there. And now it's 4-0. That could have been the turn point. So close yet so far. Orange team returning back to CCTV lockers, and the attacking lineup not changing too much. Now the bug has been changed to Ash, another soft breacher. I don't actually have a Dutch accent. I mean, I might have a Dutch accent, but I'm not from Netherlands, so it's kind of unfortunate if I have. So another bottom floor defense. almost the same kind of operator lineup. Of course, that Warden role has been, or that Warden has been switched out onto Legion and Goyo. Just testing out what is the most comfortable pick as to defend on this side. Of course, Goyo, Legion, and Warden probably holding blue this time around as well. Shield actually got placed on the CCTV door, was before here on the server rack. But I guess, you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on what they're doing right now. Finally gonna establish the top floor roam, of which the attackers have been quite thorough on droning. And we're just gonna have to see how that plays out. Finley's actually hiding in front desk, but he's gonna get Jackal pinged, and that is the downside on roaming in bank. Ash is gonna come down those main stairs and might actually get an easy peek here as Warden is trapped himself in the elevator. Pre-fire is coming out and lands, losing 50 HP in the process. And that's the roamers. So now the attackers are basically free to push open area. Flamer just on the saffron door, looking out for the flanks. And Jackal already cocky pushing down on the main stairs. But I guess you can be cocky and overconfident at this point when you're leading 4-0. Jackal being ready to push those blue stairs, and there isn't really anybody to test that. Hatch is getting opened, and CCTV hatch is open, and now Jaeger is in a really awkward position as he has to watch the hatch whole time. He's gonna get droned out, but gonna rotate around. Ash has made her way into Garrick, but he's gonna get picked out by Rudy. Evening out the stats or the man count a little bit, but honestly not too much. Maestro has also been taken out, and now the smoke, this is huge, since there's no really planting on the left. Yogi's gonna peek and get picked off by the ACOG of Jackal. Last one, Mossy being low on HP. Really awkward spot there. Plan is gonna go down in the meanwhile, but this is really looking very desperate. Mossy tries to sprint out, Thatcher's gonna pick him off, and that's round 5. Teller's Archives defense once again. Bandit Smoke, Legion, Jaeger, Valkyrie. We're probably gonna see another upstairs hold. Castle being banned makes that, of course, really hard. The game has also been really weird since the 2 hard breachers have been banned, so it plays out kind of weirdly, of course. Legion gonna get swapped onto Rook, which is another, you know, artistic solution. Oh, that's satisfying sound. The whole team getting their sweaters on. And we're gonna see a really similar setup from DC Gaming here. The weird rotate again, but of course that really worked out for them last time. Well, worked out and worked out, I mean, it paid off to have that rotate, but they still lost the round. Wasn't the rotate's fault, guys, don't worry about it. One CEO wall unreinforced, Jaeger's gonna go for a little spawn peek there. Lit up Ash, but nothing too serious or severe. Jaeger's again on top of the parking lot, looking for some easy early picks. But kind of looking bad on his behalf. Actually gonna rappel up to there, and oh, the other CEO wall has not been reinforced. Food is just doing that just now as we speak. I mean, better late than never, I guess. Bandit of Mave's gonna get spotted out, and attackers begin to actually push the top floor in order to establish the vertical control. Bandit's position is gonna get real good by those pre-fires through the wall, and he's gonna get downed and picked off by the Ash, who has made her way upstairs now. Rudy as well, gonna get picked off by the Ash through the soft couch, which is actually a very bad obstacle to getting cover behind. Jekyll, of course, keeping the order from the windows as he actually rotates now back into main lobby since two defenders are already down. Never peeking off aggressive on the SMG level. And gonna get picked off by the Jackal, not before detonating one of these toxic canister though. Luke, the thick boy, is gonna get downed, and Thatcher's gonna get Finley, the last one playing the Valkyrie. That's the rounds. Let's see what magic DC can come up with on attack. Of course, it's the match point, so we'll just also see how confident the other team has gotten. I really hope to see a more of the game, but unfortunately, right now it's looking so one-sided that I'm not sure if we're gonna see too much of this. Interestingly enough, there is no Thatcher. Well, there's technically no real need for Thatcher, as Maverick really doesn't require any assistance on opening the hatches with his blowtorch. Box gonna get swapped to Monte, which can probably signal a tunnel push from the attackers. Defenders begin to set their defenses, and Warden, interestingly enough, is gonna get played out instead of Maestro or Echo, the traditional intelligence gathering operators. Really nothing too particular so far. Mostly gonna set off a rotation to archives from admin office, which can only mean basically a first floor roam. Attackers have spawned in and are making their way to top floor to clear out those possible roamers up there. Of course, Jaeger and Mozzie rotating their roam with, and Mozzie's still in the middle of... Ooh. Early peek. I actually couldn't see where that was, but it's gonna leave... Oh, out of the balcony. It's gonna leave Jaeger on such low health. And Sophie out, nothing too worrisome, but quickly refrag from the IQ onto the Warden. So, even Steven on the ban account part. Jaeger lying down on the CEO waiting for the push. That is gonna come, perhaps, at some time. First, Morsi playing the kind of aggressive roam game. He's gonna get Jackal pinged, since Jackal is in play. Remember, fearing out main stage is gonna be double kill onto the IQ as well. And Finley's already down, so Leaves just panics here on the suicide mission. He's gonna lead up smoke. Can capitalize on it. Now just 3 more defenders to go. Once they bring out the shotgun upstairs, jumping down, getting the Maverick from behind, and that is the game. GG's to both teams. And a flawless victory. Well, that's it for me. Have a great night.